host Eric, and I'm here to say, welcome to Talking with Femmes people, and may all your Christmases be bright. My wife Rachel's in the other room. She'll be joining us shortly, no doubt. In the meantime, let's begin old man's smooth comfort chill out with a comfortable and smooth attempt at chilling out. I'm going to ease into the evening. Because you want to do something real. You want to make a Yaz record. What a great lyric. I wish we could just have that going on in the background right now. Just have LCD sound system on in the background.
That would be so good for background.
It'd be so good in general if we could just put on music in the background.
I know.
But you just can't do it.
So.
Hi, Mean Bird.
Hey, Mean Bird.
Welcome.
Yeah, Struggle, we're gonna be smoking. I know you don't like it.
So here at Talking with Famous People's old man, smooth, comfort, chill out. We began the evening with a hint of cherry pie. Future chill outs, one might imagine, will have more options to try besides just cherry pie. But tonight, we're living on cherry pie. And it's not unlike what you would imagine in that it's not a full meal, you know. It's just one kind of weed. But that's okay. That's okay. We can live with that, and so can you. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to have a baseball game on in one screen. We're going to have a football game on in the other screen. And then lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to have the chat up in yet a third window. So we'll pull that up now. Do this the easy way.
Look how handsome you are.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
So for the four of you who are here, I want you to know you're part of the rise of Comfort Core. This is an example of Comfort Core.
Yeah.
We'll be here providing you comfort all evening long. From the blandness of us watching sports to the pleasantness of us manicuring weed tonight, or to the pleasantness of me cooking dinner. Tonight will be a gentle ride on the train of Comfort Core. Joyce Melendez, that sounds gross. I'm drinking coffee right now, though. I've never tried enemas. I tell you what I will try, though. I'll try in a minute to make some rice. How about that?
Sounds good.
I'm going to make a cup and a half of rice, requiring 3 cups of water, of course. If there are any fools out there who don't know that. Obviously, we made a bit of a mess when we made pizza, requiring a bit of cleanup. It's okay. We can clean up a little bit first. Okay. Here we go. Scrape that all up into the trash can. And then we'll wash off this little cutting board. Let's do it together. It'll be more fun that way. This is where comfort comes from, okay? So that's something called SI. Comfort, pleasantness. It comes from the familiar, the homey, the cozy. The things that meet the needs of your physical body. This is comfort for us. Being clean, having good hygiene habits. That's consistent with comfort for us. So we're doing a little cleaning before we do any cooking. I'm just going to set this bad boy down right there. Meow, oh, you need more food? Okay. Kitty needs more food, so we'll give him more food. Alright, so now that we've given Kitty more food, we can focus in on cleaning. What a wonderful time we'll have. We get a paper towel, I'm going to get a little wet. I'm just going to give this the wipe down. I'm going to give it the old once over. As we used to say back in the Korean War. That's right, I'm a lot older than I look. No, I never really served in the Korean War. I'm just a joking. Alright, we're going to put this dish towel right here. I'm going to put this dish towel right here. I'm going to take this pan and put it here for the moment. I'm going to need to wash this out. Maybe I just wash this now. Alright, so when washing a dirty pan, first look to make sure it's dirty. Yes, this pan is dirty. Second, wetten it with water. Getting some of the little chunks off. Swishing it around. Next, you're going to use your highly advanced soap squirting scrubber. This both squirts the soap and does the scrubbing. It's a 2-in-1 piece of equipment that every kitchen needs, really. Every kitchen needs this. Alright, so now that I've cleaned this off with the soap and the scrubber, I'm just going to rinse. I'm going to rinse. Then I'll get it a second time just for good measure with a little bit more soap and not a lot. Give the old once around with the rinsity-roo and the rinsity-raw. We're going to rinse till the day is over for y'all. Alright, now that we've accomplished rinsing, we're going to dry this pan. We're going to use these paper towels in a drying motion to complete the drying action. So, in the most comfortable fashion, we'll set this down over there. I'm just going to wipe the inside of this. Well, maybe I'll wash it. This is kind of greasy. So I'll get it with the shoot and scrub. As you see here, we're just going to rinse away all of that grease. Wonderful job, wonderful time. Everybody celebrate all of my rhymes. Okay, so now that we've got that clean, Just set that down right there. Now we're going to move on to the rice cooking portion of the activity here on Comfort Core tonight. Hello everybody, I hope you're having a very pleasant Sunday evening, and welcome to our home. Thanks for having us in your home tonight as we explore the limits of comfort on Pleasant Times and Comfortableness, the Emmy Award-winning show. Do you think this show should win an Emmy? I do. I'm Eric, host of this show. And I believe that the only reason we've not already won an Emmy is because we're not on TV. I think that's fair to say. One cup of rice plus another half a cup of rice. Okay. We still have a little bit of rice left in this bag. We're just going to roll it up, zip it up, pack it up, and wrap it up. Now we got 3 cups of water on our way. 1, 2, 3 cups of water. A little extra dab. Okay. That's enough water. Now, we need to stir this around in here. Breaking up any clumps. Making it smoothly spread all around. Alright, now we're going to put this on the stove. We're going to put this on the stove. Then we're going to go relax for a little bit in the other room. Put that on high. Sure that's right in the middle. And put the timer for 9 minutes. Alright, we'll give that 9 minutes to boil. Then we're going to give it 25 minutes, I think. That was actually a long time ago. Outdoor Adventure 479. Yes, we're making chicken and rice, I think, tonight.
That sounds good.
I believe that will be our most likely dish of the evening. I wish I could make this so... Well, I guess you could squish it down. There, that's better. Garlic King, stop being a schmarlic bling.
It's hard.
Hi, Frosty Zero. Not much is up, bro. We're having Comfort Core here at Pleasant Times Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
Our goal...
Comfort Core at Pleasant Times Incorporated.
Yeah. Our goal is for this live streaming experience to be extremely comfortable for you and us alike.
Isn't he a legend, Prison McPot?
Thanks, Prism McPot. You too, my friend, are a real legend in your positivity towards this live stream. Your presence, your positivity, they both are noted and appreciated. Because you know what? That's how it goes around Pleasant Town. Hey, you seem very nice, happy guy, and you're a good person. Yes, I do believe I am a nice guy. I'm intermittently happy, depending on mostly my dopamine levels. And I am a good person, I'd like to believe.
You are.
Jared Ev, hello. I'm not president yet. Eric, do I need to go on a quest for job worthy of moderator? Moderator, you don't need to be a moderator. God. Your quest is to never mention it again.
Do you have the lighter?
I do. I probably.
Where's the other one?
Where is the other lighter?
Oh, I have it.
Okay. Yeah, you can have that one too.
No, I'll just have this
You
one.
need that one.
You have the other one.
Okay. So here on Comfort Core, we try to keep things real comfortable.
Yeah.
So we're not going to try to rush this evening's activities at all. Basically, we got some harvesting, a little bit of manicuring to do. This time, we're talking about.
Thanks, Prism McPot.
Thanks, Prism McPot. We're talking about harvesting the northern lights. We have finished harvesting the cherry pie. We've got all of it harvested. We've got 4 jars of it here, this size so far. And we've got probably around another 3 jars worth of in the drying room. You're in Mariposa currently? Wow. What are you doing in Mariposa? Where are you exactly? Prism McPot, thank you.
Thank you, Prism McPot.
You're at the dentist in Mariposa? Okay, well, I hope it's not too unpleasant. No, Gojo, I'm not making you a mod. Look, this is Comfort Core, not asked to be a mod core. How did we two meet? We met right here on Talking with Famous People.
Thanks, Show Media. I mean, Prism McPot.
So, welcome to the land of pleasant comfortness, where we experience the comfort of cherry pie, of cooking rice. It's going to be wonderful. Thanks, Prism. You're a wonderful person. So, there's a lot of mutual backpatting here on Comfort Core. This is tonight's Comfort Core is specifically titled Old Man's Comfort Chillout? Is that what it's called? What is this stream called? Let's see. Old Man Smooth Comfort Chillout. Have you heard of Dreamcore? No, I haven't. I've not heard of it. But I appreciate it nevertheless. For those of you who are anticipating a little bit more cooking action, don't worry. We've got plenty more cooking to do. Then after we cook and have dinner, I suspect, we will be inclined towards doing a little harvesting, doing a little manicuring. It's that time of year, middle of September. Tomorrow I got a doctor's appointment, a virtual doctor's appointment. And this is Talking with Famous People. What's the name of the channel?
I wanted to mention to you, so apparently Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart, they're really good friends now. they hang out a lot.
Really?
Yeah, and the person who like was talking about their friendship was saying that it's like the rule of opposites. Like, yeah, and he used Shrek as an example. Like, he was like a hermit, kind of grumpy ogre, and the donkey was this innocent, funny character. And then the YouTuber did a comparison side by side of the traits of Snoop Dogg compared to the traits of Martha Stewart, and how they're like different, and why people would like their friendship because of the rule of opposites.
Interesting. Well, it's a windy day in Mariposa. Doesn't seem especially windy to me. But it's not windless. It's a cool day. It's overcast. It's chill. I mean, I haven't heard enough about it. I just heard that there were gunshots near where he was. I haven't even really confirmed it was an attempt at him, but it might have been. I think whoever is trying to do that is silly, because I just don't think he's going to win. I'm not saying whether I want him to win or not. I just don't think he is going to win. Hi, Lucas Winter. How are you and your special needs? Hi, Jameson Boyer. Long time no see. You know what I say to that? Long time shmosh me. Ooh, burn. Looks like you just got burned by me. Alright, so let me turn this down to low. That seems about right. Put the lid on. Put the timer for 25 minutes. This has to cook a little longer these days than it used to, because I've switched from just 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups of rice. Obviously, more rice takes a little bit longer to cook. Maybe you think it shouldn't, but it does. Okay, now let's explore our meat options here. I think we're gonna go simple. I think we're gonna go a single sausage, and some fresh garlic. We don't have an onion, or I'd put an onion in. But a single sausage and some fresh garlic should be fine. So I'm just kind of serrating that so it breaks off, you know. Put that right down there. Put this sausage in here. I'm going to put a little bit of water. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. That's not going to do it all. Let's put you right here so you can see what's going on. So what I've done is I put a little bit of water here in with this sausage. And I'll put a little bit more water actually. And then I'm going to put some fresh garlic. Because I have no some fresh garlic. I will put some dried onions since I don't have any real onions. And then I will put just a splash of gin, which we happen to have in the cabinet here. So I'm going to do something a little different this time than I usually do. I'm going to put that on a low flame and let it defrost without boiling away too much of that water before I turn it up higher. Alright, let's set a timer for, oh gosh, I don't know. Actually, let me turn this up high first. Get the water boiling, then I'll turn it down a bit. So you see here, I've got it up on high. Okay, so let's put this timer over here on for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see how the bears are doing. Struggling. We're behind real time in this matter. That's what my mom tells me. She's in the chat. No, Garlic King. Stop with the mod stuff.
Thanks, Winston's mom.
Thanks, Vincent's mom. You're swell. So, well, we just did a little bit of work. And here in Comfort Town, a little bit of work deserves a little bit of a reward.
Would you like a tarot card?
Sure, I'd love one. I'll pull one for you. Maybe it'll be better than yesterday's.
Maybe it will be. Do you have a question or just...
Should I start taking Prozac?
Should Eric start...
Actually, what if I start taking Prozac? Say that.
What if Eric starts taking pills? Do you want me to pick the card or do you want to pick the card?
You pick the card. Well, I don't blame you, Garlic King. You should not donate.
Page of Wands. Be creative. Take a novel approach. Be original. Invent. Find a new area of self-expression. Use your art. Come up with a solution. Go in a new direction. Be enthusiastic. Jump in wholeheartedly. Get excited. Show optimism. Be the first to volunteer. Be passionate. Get your blood flowing. Be confident. Tackle a challenge. Say yes, I can. Believe in yourself. Stretch your envelope. Move beyond doubts. Focus on success. Know where there's a will, there's a way. Be courageous. Take a risk. Be daring. Have an adventure. Avoid the sure action. Avoid the sure thing. Take assertive action. Be a leader. Overcome a fear. I would say that's a yes.
I say that's a pretty clear yes. Yeah. The tarot endorses it. Bristol, why wait till tomorrow? Let today suck. Bristol McPot wants a card with the question, will tomorrow suck?
Okay. Pot wants to know.
Will tomorrow suck?
Will tomorrow suck?
You know what day I'm really looking forward to? Friday, April 13th, 2029, when Apophis comes.
When Apophis comes. Prism McPot, will tomorrow suck? I'm gonna say no, it will not. You got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. You might be overwhelmed. You might have like a lot of things to do and a lot of things on your list, but it will not suck. It'll be action packed. Actually, here's what the internet says about the card. Taking quick action, making your move, striking while the iron is hot, declaring yourself openly, putting plans into action, rushing into a new area, moving into high gear, getting caught up in change, coming to a conclusion, culminating an effort, having all elements come together, closing out an activity, experiencing a grand finale, finding a successful resolution, completing unfinished business, receiving news, getting an important message, obtaining a needed bit of information, finding the missing puzzle piece, discovering the truth, having
My missing puzzle piece.
having a meaningful conversation, learning more.
Essentially, that's the my missing puzzle piece card.
Yeah.
Nangelatos says, Eric, what is Gregory in Disguise about? Gregory in Disguise is not about anything. It's about a guy who wants to yell at some people, but they keep avoiding him yelling at them. So he dresses up in a disguise so he can sneak up at them and yell at them. That's what it's about.
That sounds so 74.
It's kind of like my own fantasy about how over 3,800 plants found in illegal Mariposa County grows. Well, this one is not an illegal grow. This is just for my own head, so. Alright, well, Mariposa County, I guess you don't like marijuana. But
It stinks.
But we're not the kind of thing that they're worried about, right? We're not growing it to sell it.
No.
We're just having enough for our own heads. Travis? Okay. Well, I don't know. Hopefully they all died of natural causes.
It's a nice wish.
Yeah, no problem, Prism McPot. You talk to your boss all you want. Can we maybe get a song
Yeah,
tonight?
seems like it's gonna be a quick and good talk with your boss.
A quick and good talk with your boss. I think we can get a song maybe after dinner, but before harvest and manicure. That seems plausible. A lot of people ask me that question, actually. What's Gregory in Disguise about? It's like, it seems like it's it says exactly what it's about in the song, you know?
It does.
I'm not very Sigma. Sorry to hear that. Can we sing the Sesame Street song? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. There you go.
Did Delilah like Sesame Street?
I don't remember us watching it at all, actually. I watched it though.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm convinced the New York Football Giants exist only to cause me emotional pain. You might be right about that, 966. You might be right about that. I don't really remember Romper Room, though the name sounds familiar. Like, I remember maybe hearing about it when I was a kid, but I don't remember watching that. Sorry about you New York Football Giants. I like that one. Well, I think that's a very comfortable song. This is the song that never ends. It just goes on, my friend. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll forever singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Alright, so I'm now cooking this sausage. I turned down the heat for a little while. I think I'm going to turn it back up. Cooking it in water, gin, garlic, and dried onions. Meanwhile, the rice has about 10 minutes left right there. I don't think I'm going to sing 99 Bottles of Beer on the Wall, however. Eric, are the 49ers going to win the Super Bowl? Well, they certainly didn't look like it today. But, you know, I definitely got the feeling like if that game had carried on for another quarter, the Niners would have won it. But, how about them Saints, you know? The Saints just walloped the Dallas Cowboys today. Dallas is supposed to be a good team. Maybe the Saints are the team to watch out for this year. Maybe they're your Super Bowl dark horse candidates.
I like that. Who's the quarterback of the Saints?
I don't even know. I do not even know. Oh, this is going to time out pretty nicely. Just going to let this sizzle away some of this liquid. I will cut this sausage into small pieces. As you see here, really the smaller the pieces the better. So they mix in with the rice at a more equal size to the rice, kind of, you know.
Smells so good.
It smells very Asian, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why that would be because it doesn't really have any Asian ingredients in it.
They use a lot of garlic.
Yeah, they do use a lot of garlic. And it's true that it's not cooking in butter,
Mm-hmm.
which should give it a bit of a different smell. Okay. Now that we've got that cut up, let me wash these scissors. I tell you that shoot and scrub, soap shooting scrubber, it really ejaculates out the soap, doesn't it?
It does. You really don't need to press it hard.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Very reminiscent of something else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is cooking up fine as raspberry wine. Take a gander at that, my friends. Now that's what I call a pan full of sausage. We're going to scoot it around a little bit. Sure we are. We'll give it a little scooch. A little scoochy, scoochy, scoo. Oh yeah. That's going to be a fine, fine dinner. And you know what else it's going to be? It's going to be a very comfortable dinner. Looking good in the neighborhood. Well, we want this cooked a little bit more than that. We'll just let it go for a minute. Swish it around some more. Let it go for a minute. When it starts to get a little brown, then I'll know it's getting about ready to be done. What happened? Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I just have to clean it up.
Here on Pleasant Core TV, home of Comfort Core televised programming, we are cooking some sausage. This is a sweet Italian sausage. Started off as just one whole sausage, but then I cut it up into smaller pieces with the scissors. In this pot, we're cooking rice, delicious fine rice, which has about 2 minutes to go. The timer says 1 minute, but you can't trust that timer. It says 1 minute when there's 2 minutes, and then it starts counting down the seconds when there's actually less than 1 minute. And of course, once the rice is done, I like to let it sit for a little while. Sort of finish cooking off by the side. This pan could certainly use some deglazing, but I don't want to use something that's going to add as much flavor as like wine, you know. So I'll just put a splash of this gin in here. Oh, good.
Oh,
It didn't catch on fire this time.
yeah, it
I wasn't even thinking about it.
didn't. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I learned nothing. It was like after I poured it, I remembered, wait a second, this might catch on fire.
After you poured it.
Yeah.
I love you.
Well, maybe next time I will remember. Sometimes things have to happen more than once
Yes,
for you to remember.
this is true.
You know?
That happens with me too.
So good job, pan not catching on fire.
Yeah.
Good job. This burner's not quite as hot as that burner gets, I guess. So the rice is done. We'll turn that off. So I'll just let that sit there for a minute or two. The sausage is also done. Put the lid on this and turn this off. Now we'll just let the whole thing wait 4 minutes. 4 minutes from now, we will have dinner ready to eat. Do you want to refill your cup?
Yeah.
The Bears just scored.
Yay!
All right. Well, let's see what the chat's going. What's going on in the chat? Hi, Rohul Reader. So hello, everybody. Hello, John. Hello, Putty Cat again. William. Hello. Hello. Now is the time when all good men should come to the aid of their country. So the Bears just got a touchdown. Keep in mind that we're behind the time. It's probably halftime currently in real life. But
Come on, Bears defense.
let's see if they're even going to go for anything here. There's only like 20 seconds left in the first half. Here goes Houston with some last second heroics attempted.
Do we have any more wheat for a joint?
Sure. I just gotta open up a jar. See which jar is a good amount of dryness to it. It seems a little moist, but it smells so fresh and good.
That's nice.
Sure.
That would make a nice cologne.
In real life, it is halftime. But in talking with Spanish people town, it's not quite halftime yet.
Oh no. Oh,
No, he doesn't catch that.
Okay.
You have to have 2 feet in bounds in the pros.
Come on, defense. Let's go.
Well, maybe they did catch that. Or feel like I'm at halftime? Only during halftime. India is most populated country in the world. People have no work, so they sex all the time and birth the baby. Wow. That's absolutely fascinating. It's not quite sleepy time. No, we're about to eat in just a few minutes here. We're going to have a delicious dinner featuring featuring rice and sausage. We're just waiting for the rice to finish resting. For the rice, it's sleepy time. I guess they did give him the catch. I'm surprised. Okay, so there. 1 toe. And a foot. Alright, that's a catch.
Yeah.
I concede the point.
Eric makes the best rice.
Raul, reader, nobody wants to marry you in the chat, okay? God. Will you stop being so, just, like... whatever the opposite of playing it cool is.
Yeah, really. What's that word? It's like...
Desperate? Alright. You want me to roll this?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
That's fine. Laramie Tunsil. That's an interesting name.
Laramie Tunsil? I like it. I am a Bears fan. I'm also especially rooting for the Bears because I have their defense on my fantasy team.
As do I.
And for Caleb Williams, so... New age girl has too much drama. Am I a new age girl, do you think?
I don't know what new age girl is.
I'm not sure I do either. Who is Granny? What are these statements?
I don't know.
Thank you.
So it looks like the Houstonians, with 2 seconds left in the half, are going to attempt a very long field goal, which is good. 59 yarders.
Wow.
Wow. That's quite a kick, Houston.
Yeah, it is.
I wish their team name was the Houstonians instead of the Texans. The Houston Houstonians.
I like that.
All right. right. It's time. That's right. It's time. It's time for what? It's time. That's right. It's time. It's time for what? It's time. That's right. It's time. It's time for what? It's time for us to eat some dinner.
Rice.
Are you ready for some dinner?
I'm ready for some dinner.
Let's go make some dinner. Hooray. Hooray. Let's go make some dinner today. Hooray. Leave that right there. All right. Now, what you're going to see next is called The Art of Plating by Eric. We're going to go 1 scoop right in the middle of the plate, smush it around, smush it around. We'll go 1 scoop right in the middle of the plate, smush it around, smush it around. We'll go 1 scoop just to the side, push it around, push it around. We'll go 1 scoop just to the side, push it around, push it around. We go mini scoop, just to the side, push it around. And then we go mini scoop, push it around. If you want, you can try to get any remnant scrapings. I like to try not to waste very much of the rice, so I try to get as much of it out as I can. Because it seems like even when I make a cup and a half of rice, instead of a cup of rice, like I started doing, I still eat all of my rice, no matter what. This is going to go in the sink.
Is that okay that I don't?
No, Rachel, you have to be exactly the same as me.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. This is clean. Clean enough to scoop up some sausage. So we've got this right here. We're gonna, in a very pleasant and comfortable way, we're gonna scoop our sausage. And we'll just do a light sprinkling. Okay. We'll do a light sprinkling.
Raul Reader, Eric is 53, not 50 plus 55. God.
Okay. All the delicious morsels get sprinkled all about. Here you go.
Thanks.
So I'll take these in. If you want to bring us a couple of forks, and they got soy sauce. job.
You want a fork?
Spoon, please.
Yeah. What do you call this?
Sausage and rice.
Ooh.
Well, I'd say you're, in some sense, not wrong, William. Rachel's 39. I'm 53. So, you know, make of that what you will. Well, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong in some sense, William. There was a time when this was very active with like viewers coming in, going out, and getting good concurrent viewer numbers up in the 20s or 30s or even 40s or sometimes even higher than that, you know. But it is what it is, and you know, the algorithm giveth, the algorithm taketh away, the algorithm might giveth again. One never really knows. It's also very conceivable that I might get a bug up my butt to make videos that get a fair amount of views. Like some kind of what makes the meow such a special type thing. No, I don't take it as one, William. Thank you, Lori. Rachel, did you just put a little makeup on just for the live stream? She's always putting makeup on.
Yeah, I am. I did think about putting on makeup for the live stream, but I always wear makeup even when we're not on live stream.
She wants to look good for God, even if she's by herself. I'm gonna put a little bit too much soy sauce on mine. I hope a thorough mixing will prove that incorrect.
I think my favorite kind of rice is jasmine rice. Like, this rice is so good.
It is good rice. Huh? It's something that I was probably bummed out about for a while, but I've come to accept is like, well, that's the nature of the beast.
What?
That for whatever reason, YouTube meaning the viewers, YouTube meaning YouTube, YouTube meaning whatever, is, you know, intermittently favorable of me.
Yeah, it is.
And
They're always changing the algorithm. A lot of YouTubers have been having like problems.
Winston's mom, I guess. No, this isn't a fruit cocktail. You know, you can't just put whatever toppings on this.
No.
Yeah, it's more or less how it is, Ninja.
Yeah.
We're a happy and content couple,
Mm-hmm.
and we're more or less retired. Although I'm not planning on staying that way for in a different amount of time. Like a smart guy who's been through life, like a chat. Do you have any advice for the younger generations? Well, really, my best piece of advice is don't give advice to anybody without knowing specifically about them. Like, there's not much advice that generalizes to everybody, right? So the right advice for you, Lori, would be the wrong advice for somebody else your same age who's a different kind of person, different personality. So be wary of generalized advice would be one piece of advice I'd give. But I also have a standard piece of advice that I give young people, which is poop when you can. Don't wait till you have to. Cheers.
Mine is trying to lock your knees, although I find myself doing it quite often.
That's good advice too. Try not to lock your knees. Good advice. Wash behind your ears.
Not just good advice.
Don't forget to wash behind your ears.
Let's go, Dodgers.
I just gave that advice, Pussycat. You were just a little bit too impatient. Well, I think I've been doing a pretty good job of following my own advice in that regard lately. Pussycat, that's not advice. That's just your favorite quote. When, if you can.
When you can.
Well, because you were following the advice pee when you can. Here, this stuff that I'm eating is rice and sausage, garlic, and dried onions. Soy sauce. I must say, it's wonderfully delicious. Magically, that's what that commercial says. What, Rachel, is magically delicious?
Lucky Charms.
You're right. You get 1 point.
We need cereal too.
Alright, we'll get you tomorrow. You're cleaning your gas stove. Good job. Hi, G. Ninja's advice is don't rely on advice. Forge your own path.
Oh, I already have it on the list. It's not such a bad list.
The problem with that that requires me to not listen to you in order to forge my own path. You guys kind of a rough ask. I'm going to forge my own path by not forging my own path. No, Pretty Cat, you get the question wrong. The answer is not sardines. I'll ask another trivia question. Don't use Google or it's cheating. Which product is strong enough for a man but made for a woman? We'll see if anybody in the chat gets it, then I'll ask Rachel if she knows. It's secret. That's right, Pretty Cat.
Mm-hmm.
It's secret. It's so strong that even a man could wear it and it would stop his sweat, even though it's made for a gentle woman. All right, complete the following sentence in our product trivia question. Again, no Google is allowed. You're not fully clean unless you're
I got it.
fill in the blank. You have an advantage because you probably hear me singing the song.
No. I know the commercial.
All right. A California roll fragrance or a soy sauce
gross.
fragrance.
Soy sauce. Definitely.
Commercials say go down 2 blocks and take a right. I do not know. Putty Cat got the zest question right. It is zest.
It's zestfully clean.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we had gotten it fully correct, he would have said zestfully clean, but that's fine. I'll accept zest. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean. Mm-hmm.
Come on, Caleb Williams. What's the flag? Offense or defense? Defense. Oh, yeah.
All right. According to the song for this product, meow, 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 it wouldn't be summer without them. Name that product. Meow, 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 it wouldn't be summer without them. I have a child. Okay? I do have a
this
child.
one.
I have a daughter, Rahul Reader. She's 25 years old. No, not Summer's Eve. Meow, 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 meow. It wouldn't be summer without them. What good thing did the period ruin? Your white pants? I don't know. You tell me. An endlessly long sentence? An endlessly long sentence is a good answer to that question. Now the question's been retracted, but what good thing does a period ruin an endlessly long sentence?
That's funny.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Let's go, Caleb Williams. Let's go, Caleb Williams. Run, 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 run. Oh, that's a penalty flag. That should be a flag. What good thing does a period ruin? I said infinitely long sentence. Sup, Eric, you legend, says Joaquin. Well, thanks for calling me a legend, Joaquin. And what is up? I'm greeting you and saying hello. I see. You're not wrong. It's correct. And Pyow goes the football as the Bears kick it away. It's a nice long punt all the way down to the. You could say he outkicked his coverage, I guess. If you wanted to be nitpicky about things. Raul needs to look elsewhere for a daddy. I'm not in the daddying business. Eric, do I ever use earplugs? Not lately. I haven't. I use them when I if I were gonna play a loud live show or something, or go to a loud live show. Anything that's gonna leave my ears ringing, I'm gonna have earplugs in. Because I believe in protecting my hearing, like I believe in protecting your heart. I highly recommend protecting your hearing. I don't have either hair or butt plugs. I have no need for either of those things. Those things are just oppressive tools of the bourgeois. Of the bourgeoisie. Alright, maybe I'll make some more monkeys. This is a tough grinding grindage mind. Have I ever been friends with a deaf or a blind person? No. I knew a blind person in college who was friend of a friend, but I'd never been friends with a blind person. I keep trying, but I guess they can't see me waving them down. I mean, the problem with deaf people is they're incredibly rude. Every time I say hello to them, they act like they can't hear me. Hi, Luigi. Not much is up. I'm just power grinding this because it's. I guess this has gotten a little gummy. A little gummied up. It's the sticky icky, yeah, it is. And you know how that goes. No, I never have. Putty cat. nor with a hobbit or a gnome, nor with an elf. Never been friends with a dark elf. Never been friends with a dog person. Half dog, half person. Never been friends with a cyclops. I've never been friends with a centaur. So I don't know if that makes me a racist or what, but that's just how it is. That's fine, show media. We're happy just to have you here.
Yeah.
We don't expect anything from you.
No.
Diaria. It's pronounced diaria. That's what she said to you, Ninja. It's diaria, okay? It's not diarrhea. Are you drying all the buds already? Just from one of the plants, Luigi. They're all harvested in the drying process. We're gonna be cutting some of the northern lights here this evening, and maybe doing a bit of manicuring. I'm inclined to manicure the northern lights a lot more carefully. It looks just gorgeous. I mean, it's like, did heaven lose an angel? That's what you feel like when you look at it.
Yeah.
I think perhaps heaven did, because now the thing is, I don't know for sure that this is Northern Lights, Luigi, but I think it is. Because I didn't actually label each of the plants. But this super light green one that we have is almost certainly the Gorilla Glue number 4. And the latest budding of them, the one that comes due last, is almost certainly the Jack Herrera, because that's notorious for coming due very late, like getting ripe very late. But, the Northern Lights is ready. I'll feel more comfortable as we get more of it harvested and dried and put into jars and stuff, because then at that point I won't have to worry about any potential problems with like theft or animal eating it, or any last minute shit that could go wrong, so I am not dragging my feet about the harvesting process. Right now, Chicago is having some trouble, but we're hopeful that this rest of this third quarter, the fourth quarter, things are going to be different for the Bears. Okay, better, realer, more likely to record a Yaz record.
I want to record a Yes record with you.
Yeah, all right. Let's sell our turntables and buy guitars and make a Yaz record. All right. I feel like it's about time. Time for what? Well, does this answer your question? Everybody dance now. Obviously, it's time for dancing. No, it's not time for dancing. It's time for us to give each other mani-pedis. All right, we got one light there. Let's get another light.
I think you're a maximalist.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna take this into the kitchen. Take this into the kitchen. Throw that away. Okay, so before we go outside and cut a branch or two off the northern lights, I'm going to look online to see pictures of northern lights late in the budding cycle, which is where we are now, and see if it looks like the one that I'm calling northern lights. Okay, I'm going to look up an image here of it and see if it looks the same as what we got. All right, well, this one is very much what it looks like. This one or this
Yeah,
one.
that
All right, so let's look at it. I'm going to look at it right here on the TV. It looks pretty much like that. But we will go look at it now on the plant, and then we will cut a branch or two to manicure and put it in for drying. We're not going to have a ton of this stuff, you know, so it's going to be pretty precious pudding. Let me get my glasses. Where are my glasses? Oops. Oh, I don't know where my glasses are, so I'll get these other glasses. All right, so let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at what we'll be working with here tonight. All right. So we're working with this one right here. You can see that looks very much like we were looking at inside the pictures of. So I think we'll cut this branch here and this branch here to start off with. Okay. Now it's time for us to go inside with this. Okay. So this stuff just looks juicy and juice-tacular juice. Turn this around. There we go. Yes. This stuff is ruling the juice factory. Let me tell you. So here's the deal with this is, hi Darcy. Hi Darcy, welcome to California from Wisconsin. I want to be real persnickety about this particular strain, much more so than cherry pie. It just looks magnificent. It's just so crystally. And I want to have at least damaging kind of manicuring I can here. Just don't want to pick off the big leaves that I can see easy enough by hand, but the tendency to get dug up in there. I think I'm going to manicure this a little less tightly than I did the cherry pie. It was better. I already know I just love this stuff. I smoked a couple of like test branches, little test buds, you know, a couple of test buds, and it was excellent. All right, I'm just gonna have to trim at this point. I don't want to get my fingers up in there any more than I already have. So we'll just trim off the leaves. But I'm gonna be careful here. I'm not gonna trim any of the bud. I'll just leave it a little less well manicured. I'll just keep the sugar leaves on there. Just generally being a lot more careful about how I manicure it. Okay. Would you look at this? Okay. Comfort core indeed. These are looking wonderful. All they need to do now is dry. Smells like heaven. Like a little bit of heaven has invaded our home and taken on the job of an air freshener. Let's put this away now. Put this away in the closet and see how that goes. Well, it looks like there's some kind of tussle between the Houston Houstonians and the Chicago Chicagans. Okay, into the closet we go. I have plenty of other weed drying in here. This is easy enough to tell apart, but let's see. I'll put this one back here on this back row. There. Okay, perfect. Now, as far as things that are drying goes, nothing's quite dry yet. Things are need another 12 to 24 hours. And the one I just put there, that's a 3-day, 3 days till it's right. 3 days till it's properly cured, I guess you could say. But just a real treat to even just look at. It's just that's not a treat to look at. Never mind. You get the point. It's a special gift from everyone's God to my head. That's why I'm going to be a little more fingery, a little more thorough accordingly. And the de-leafing. If you situate things correctly, you get the right angle and the right, you can pull out the leaf by the root like that, which is preferable. But you kind of you get your fingers all over the weed, which is not very desirable because you'll get some of the crystals come off, onto your fingers. So that's good enough before I start snipping, snapping. Just like this. Well, the snippity snap and the snappity snip. Snip, snip, snappity, snippity rip. Oh, my precious. Okay, good to go into the closet. I don't bother with that stuff. Into the trash can they go. I'm so jealous of that lady who has Uber Eats. One of the things I miss about the city, and I don't miss much about the city, but it's hard not to miss food driven to your door. Delicious fast food or whatever driven to your door. All right, I got 2 branches. That's a start. I'm not in a huge hurry to harvest this whole plant, you know, all in one night or anything. Yeah. I am confident there are lots of things that one might do with leavings, but I just throw them away. Last I looked at this Dodgers game, it was 2-2. The content is really low. I'm not sure what that means. And the THC content on those things is very low. Hi, easy breezy, cheesy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, it is very low. It is true that if you manicure stuff super tight, then, you know, like I could say have saved the leavings from. Oh, look, we got the wrong cup. I got R and Rachel got E. Oh, we got the wrong cups. I'm E, she's R. How crazy of us. What kind of crazy kids are we? Having the wrong cups. That's crazy talk. Did the Bears just score? That's an interception, I think. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. But you know what? He gets up and he's like, I'm going to run as though it were an interception because nobody's touched me down yet. And that's the smart play for you to do, number 6. This is the professional footballs. That means that you have to be down by contact. So I don't blame you for getting up and running, but they caught you with your fake interception. So now it's 3rd and 10. There's a challenge by Chicago. That play didn't happen, actually. That's 3rd and 10 play. So they're challenging whether it was an interception or not. I think it was not an interception.
Really?
I think it touched the ground in all the wrong places. I think it was Wookin Panub in all the wrong places. Have I been to South Africa? No, I have not. Nor have I been to North, East, or West Africa.
That's another accent I can't determine from.
People from Africa sound like Wakanda. Welcome to Wakanda.
South African, New Zealand, Australian, and parts of Britain. I can't tell.
Yeah, well, South African English accent is, you know, you don't hear that one that often. It's hard to tell apart the different accents of people who are speaking English.
Right, like I'm not sure where Kai's from.
Kai?
From Naked and Afraid.
Oh, I think she's from Australia.
Ah.
She seems Australian.
Does she seem Australian? What about her makes her seem
I mean,
Australian?
her accent seems Australian.
Oh, okay.
She sounds Australian to me. I'm not an expert at identifying Australian, but
I think you're right.
there's just something about the way she says certain things. It sounds kind of Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we got tonight? Rachel, you know what excitement we have going on? We've got at our disposal, after we let an hour or so of time build up, we have last one standing. Last one standing. First one planting.
Yeah. Another comfort core.
Yeah. So the Dodger game is over. The Dodgers won 9-2.
Yay! Wow, 9-2.
Yeah, 9-2.
Wow, good job, Dodgers.
But football game still very much in contention. Psyche, the TV show about the psychic detective, is good. I think we can tell you now the duration of our live stream. I think we will probably live stream here until the football game is over. And we're a little behind real time in terms of what's going on in the football game. Yes, well, I was just mentioning that Rachel and I got the wrong cups.
Mm-hmm.
I got R, she got E. Even though the truth of the matter is, I'm E and she's R.
I know, I did it on purpose, kind of.
Oh. Well, that's because we're heterosexuals with our cups, too. We like the wrong letter.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the wrong shoe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old Man Smooth Comfort Chill Out sauce is both sweet and spicy with just a hint of pulled pork. That would sound like that is a good name for a sauce, right? Old Man's Smooth Comfort Chill Out sauce.
It does.
This is a penalty marred affair.
It is.
This game. Come on, Caleb Williams. It's your time to shine.
Yeah.
The Bears defense is doing a good job overall. I don't know how many points they're going to get, but an overall bottle, huh? Pop top cap. I like that for easy access. Come on, Caleb Williams. Shine like the brightest star. More flags. Wonderful. Second and 16. Come on, Caleb Williams.
Yeah, come on, Caleb Williams.
Remember whose time to shine it is. It's not someone else's time to shine.
No, it's not.
It's your time to shine. Let's go, Caleb Williams. It's once again your time to shine. Nice throw. Intercepted? Intercepted. That's not good. That's not going to help either of our fantasy teams.
No, it's
I
not.
had a lot of faith in you, Caleb Williams. That was not your time to shine, obviously. See, the defense can get the ball back again. It's 3rd and 8 as the 4th quarter starts. The Bears defenses look good tonight, but not quite as good as the Houstonians defense. Just gave up a big play. Oh. 3rd and 6. Well, I'll stop them here. Hold them to 3. It's still a 9-point game, but that's good. That's good that they got the same time as the ball. That's good. Fine. No flags there. All right, Houston. Jaime Fairbairn, who's 3 for 3 on kicks. He's got 56, 47, and 59. Wow. He has really been kicking some long field goals. He's going to go back there and kick the ball.
Yeah.
Straight through the uprights, adds a 53-yarder to his list of accomplishments for the night. If you have Houston kicker Meowgity Meow on your fantasy team, you're stoked. If you've got Caleb Williams, like I have him as quarterback on one of my teams, not so stoked.
No, I'm not too stoked.
So, but the game is not over yet. The Chicago Bears are getting the ball. Start off here. It's basically the start of the 4th quarter. They're down by 9 points, but score quick. Just kick the ball deep, get a regular defensive stop. You're in business to win this game if you are the Chicago Bears. Yes, I am extra pronouncing the ch part. And I'm tired of Chicago being called Chicago. I think it's wrong. If chicken is pronounced chicken, then Chicago is pronounced Chicago. That's what I say.
I like it. I like what you said.
Now, Caleb Williams takes the snap, throws it to his running back out of the backfield, who just gets blown to pieces in the backfield, losing yardage. They're not helping my fantasy team at all, Caleb Williams. With plays like that, who needs enemies? Way to get away from him, Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
but you tried to make the hero play, but you
no.
underthrew it in another interception. Oh. Oh. Well, the Chicago defense got a 3rd and 17 here. If they can stop them quick enough, then, well, probably Chicago will kick another field goal, I would guess. Probably be like a 60-yard field goal, but it's like these days they don't even care. Now they're punting. They're punting, actually. So this game's not over yet. There's still 10 minutes left. Bears offense gets another shot at this tough Texans defense. I guess the Texans have either a good defense or the Chicago offense is just really sorry. One of the two, because the Bears have not looked like they could do much of anything this game. Except cry into their pillows. Boo hoo hoo, we're losing this game. What was the high point of your day? Well, Alec T, I would say it was probably eating dinner. Um, Rachel and I took a walk around the house earlier. That was fairly nice.
Mm-hmm.
I completed a few tasks, like doing a little harvesting and manicuring, drying, you know.
Yeah, you did.
We'll have, we'll get more into the Northern Lights plant here relatively soon. Um, I'd say I'm very much looking forward to a day when I can have all four different kinds of weeds concurrently available to me.
You want to switch it up?
Well, I want to be able to run a flight,
Oh.
like start with a bong rip of cherry pie, go to next to a bong rip of Gorilla Glue, the Northern Lights, and Jack, or something like that.
Yeah.
Try a couple of blends.
I like that. It's classy. I'd like that too.
We'll see how
Very
a
fun.
Northern Cherry is, for example,
Yeah.
in a joint, right? Or even in just a bong rip, you could do that.
True.
The Northern Cherry would be half cherry pie, half Northern Lights. Or you could try Northern Glue. That'd be half Gorilla Glue, half Northern Lights. A Jack Gorilla.
Yeah, Jack Gorilla. Jack Pie.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be nice. It'll be a couple of days till the first branches of Northern Lights I put in there. Yeah, just comfort core here. We're just doing comfort core.
Yeah, we're doing some comfort core.
This old man's comfort chill out. This is what I call the comfort rave. Alec T, combined, the two of our conscientiousnesses would still get enough.
Why is that?
Alex gets 33%. That's a low F.
Oh, consciousness.
I'm saying I get less than 28%, 27%.
I usually do 2 on the ocean test.
So even combined, Alec T and I don't make a D yet. There may be such takers for such, but I'm not sure there's a lot of takers for that. What Winston's mom describes here. I don't think there's a whole lot of takers in the world for that. Probably a lot of supply, not a lot of demand. I'm just guessing what my own consciousness is. It's not good. But, it's not terrible either.
little baby.
I'm just a sweet little baby. Swaddled in comfort.
Yeah, swaddled in comfort. It's a nice comfort core.
Mm-hmm. What? If the Texacanicans score again, this game's over. They're already in field goal range. That's fine. We could let a little more time build up for NAALOS.
Make it brave last one standing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect way to let some time run for.
Yeah, we'll see if these guys. You know what I should do? I should take the trash cans up to the street. You're forced to live. I'm sorry to hear that, Alec T. That's a problem a lot of SC polar people have. Okay. Let's pull a bong rip. Hi, David from Scotland. Everything is fine. Thank you for asking. Hope things are well with you also. That was a good bong rip. I've not long woke up, but yeah, it's going to be a good day. Thanks. I'm glad it's going to be a good day. We're going to be wrapping up this stream relatively soon. I'm basically just waiting for Houston to score again. But it looks like the Bears are claiming they recovered a fumble here. That would make it not necessarily game over, although Bears still have a long road to hoe. Yeah, the Bears take possession of the ball. Apparently, that ball was fumbled. It was fumbled for sure. And the Bears came out of the pile with it, so. Chicago ball. So that's pretty exciting stuff. Bears still alive in this game, remarkably. I mean, throwing 2 picks, I don't think that the Bears are going to be able to come back. I don't think that that we're gonna do well on our fantasy with Caleb Williams, no matter what he does now, because you know he was he already threw 2 picks, so that's not good, obviously. Rachel inspired me to get some candy, so I'm gonna get one of these chocolate kisses. One of these Jolly Ranchers. Because they're 2 great tastes that taste great together.
What?
Jolly Rancher and Hershey's Kiss.
Ooh, that's a really good idea. I'm like,
Mm-hmm. No, my wife's name is not Susan. But that would be funny if it was. Her name is Rachel.
yeah, my name is Rachel.
I think how are you is just a way to introduce discourse between people, dialogue, whatever. Hi, William Revelis. How's it going? I'm not actually your grandpa, but I'm also not a grandpa at all. I am a father, not a grandpa. So it seems very unlikely that Chicago can come back and win this game. We've got 2nd and 9 down at their own end. Alex T, I think it's fair to say there's a decent amount of how's it going mixed in there.
Mm-hmm.
Not just how are you. I'm much more inclined towards sup or maybe what's happening. Okay, yeah, they're very similar. But like, what do you think we should ask instead?
Yeah,
Like,
that's the thing. Like walking right up to someone and being like, "Did you hear about the attempted assassination on Trump?" Is like so like jarring.
it's a little jarring. Hey girl, what about hey girl? I don't really use that very often, but
Yeah, I don't know how often that works.
I mean, like if a girl says it, it's fine. They're like,
Hey girl.
right? Then that's just it's perfectly reasonable greeting you might encounter between women. I often just nod and say their name. Alec T. Alec T, would you be more pleased if I just said that to you? Alec T. Sean Geisbrecht. Show Media. Rachel occasionally makes that phenomenon where she mushes a word together with another one or something. That's fine.
I think that's probably people or.
It may just be Rachel too.
Yeah.
What I heard were that shots were fired near where he was. Whether it was
Oh.
Assassination attempt or not, I don't know.
Mm.
Could have just been somebody shooting off a gun, you know? I haven't read about it at all. Oh, wow. He got laid the fuck out. Man, that is a big hit. Look at this, Rachel. Sorry to interrupt your game.
It's okay.
Oh!
Is that a
Wow.
legal hit?
Flag came flying.
Mm-hmm.
But Williams hung his ass out to dry with that pass. He said he's fine. That's Cole Kmet.
Oh, Cole Kmet. Don't you have him on?
He's on the bench of one of our teams. But neither of us have him playing first string. Bam! That's a legal hit if you ask me. He held on to the ball. I think maybe they picked up the flag. Well, it looks like a legal hit to me. Shoulder to shoulder. But good job, Komet, holding on to that ball.
Yeah, really.
Way to get rid of it, Caleb Williams. Good job.
Theo, you're so cute.
Hey, Capillo, you're so fine. You're so fine, you blow my mind.
Capillo.
Capillo. Let me pull up the chat right here. Bottom line is, I don't know what happened with the shooting.
Yeah, they were calling it an assassination attempt on YouTube like around 2 o'clock.
Intentional grounding. He was getting hit. How can they call that intentional grounding? He was getting hit when he let go of the ball. That's what caused it to go off of direction, you know? Were you ever in a situation where you thought carefully about something that improved your outcome? I mean, sure. Like whenever I was constructing a debate case, for example. Caleb, let's go downfield. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It could potentially have been caught, but it was not. Was he roughed? Yes, roughing the passer. Oh. You Houston Texanians, you have roughed the passer.
Hi, Capillo Strauss.
And none of us think it's okay.
Oh, yes.
They could have called holding for sure. Where are all those dots on Caleb Williams' hand? I salute you. Friends, Romans, countrymen, I salute you. Go, Caleb Williams, go. Oh, he hit him after he slid. Throw another fucking flag. These Houstonians are playing dirty. Do I ever go for a space cruise in your Mini Coupe? What's a space cruise? We just drive to the store and stuff in it. What's sometimes called a regular cruise. So can you just sharpen your claws on just the carpet or something? Um, yeah, well, we'll hit Rachel's babe sometimes when we're driving, but not that much. I used to do more than I do now. Well, with 2 minutes and 56 seconds left, maybe 4th and 4, but you still have to go for it. There's no avoiding that. Alec T was an advocate for the mutual fondle, where if you're a man, you're greeting a woman, the woman gives you a little jiggle jaggle in the junk area. If you're a man greeting a woman, you do the two boob grab. That's what Alex in favor of, because he says, I think people should touch. I don't like handshakes. At least it lets you touch the other person. I'm not an instant hugger. Not at all. It takes me a long time to be likely to hug you. And even if you're somebody that I, in theory, hug, I still probably won't hug you.
I'm a hugger.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think about other people's comfort zones when it comes to hugs.
Look at Taylor and Swift.
Look at that!
Two,
Taylor and Swift.
two bears. Mr. Taylor and Mr. Swift standing next to one another. Pictured next to one another, anyway. So their name says Taylor Swift.
She was made for football.
Yeah, football loves Taylor Swift just as much as Taylor Swift loves the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend has not been playing particularly well. At least he hasn't been putting up good fantasy numbers. Maybe he's blocking well or something like that. But
He doesn't get points for that?
no. Just for catches. Tight ends, half of their job is blocking. And sometimes, yeah, like quote unquote blocking tight end who they basically never target with a pass. He's just an extra sort of offensive lineman. Fist bump is pretty universal. How about this one? How common is this?
That's a good question. How common is that?
Sean, you work with people from a lot of different backgrounds. How many of them greet you with this one? What about that, Alec T? What if you touch each other's fingers like this? But you both have your thumbs on your noses and you touch fingers.
Do you touch your fingers or do you just...
No, let's demonstrate, Rachel. Wait. What do you think about this?
Difficult.
That was a greeting. Sean has not. You've never seen that? I thought like everybody did that one.
He loves you.
I love you too, darling. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got a kiss on the cheek. What's this one called? Jazz nose? I think it's called the jazz nose.
I think it's called jazz nose too.
The dap up is a combination of a handshake and a fist bump. Like, pia, pia. Like a slap and then a bump.
Mm.
The slap bump? Wait, hold on,
What?
try it. Or try it one more time. Yeah.
You're
was
good.
You don't like the jazz nose?
I love that nose. Or the slap bump.
The slap bump is cool. That's fine too. And there's, in the olden days when I was a kid, they used to say that this was the gay handshake.
Oh.
I don't know who determined that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Who was the explorer who ventured into the gay community to learn that and return with that information? I don't know. You know, the truth is, I don't think that really ever was a gay handshake. I think that was just something some middle schooler made up.
I think you might be onto something.
Some people have a very limp handshake and some others have a very strong handshake.
Limp handshakes feel weird.
Yeah, my handshake is exceedingly limp. It's just unbelievably limp. Okay, let me show you. Just the limpest
You're
handshake
so
you can
weak.
get. Yeah. Hi. They don't even put their hand in the right direction. They're just kind of go like, hi. You're supposed to reach around and get it. Well, you know, what do you guys think about replacing the handshake with the slap on the ass? Well, each person gets that. Well, yeah, Winston's mom, you're one step ahead of me. You know, we could move into a world where everybody gets a pat on the butt. You know,
Yeah, that was the thing.
go get him, Tiger. A little squeeze. After one of those, I'm ready to go back on the deal. Bob UFO is not a fan of the muscle-free handshake. All right, good job, Houston. How did you get the ball back? Wow, Chicago. Chicago got the ball back. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Down by 6. Caleb Williams driving the team down the field. This is classic Caleb Williams territory here. Maybe a tickle behind the ear. How about just a gentle tug of the ear? See, this is impossible because of earrings, right?
Yeah.
If people didn't have earrings, then you could just go and give them a little gentle tug on the ear.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Poked.
How's it going? What about a cheek pinch?
Oh, the anti-cheek.
Everyone be everybody else's auntie. Yeah. Hi. Oh, you. And then they go, oh, you. Oh, Caleb Williams gets flattened. Ouch.
They're not taking it easy on him at all.
You can also do the got your nose to people. Hey there, got your nose. What? No, I got your nose. That'd be a fun greeting. Oh, Caleb Williams goes down again. It's 4th and 18 now. 4th and 17. If everybody just always got everybody else's nose, well, then nobody would even have a nose left. So maybe think about that before you go around getting people's noses.
Really a good moral thing to bring up. Thank you.
You're welcome. You don't have my nose. Or if multiple couples are riding together in the same car? You mean, do they all have to be getting each other's noses the whole time? Probably not. You just have to get it once, I think, as a greeting. 4th and 17. Last chance for Caleb Williams to demonstrate some heroics. He throws the ball to the wrong spot. Incomplete. Game over. All right. Well, I guess that's going to be about it for this live stream.
Yeah.
So until next time, I got your nose right here, and I'll give it back to you next time I see you. Thanks for me and from my beautiful wife, Rachel, for visiting with us tonight.
Yes, thank you.
And I hope you enjoyed this most recent episode of Talking with Famous People presents Comfort Core.
Comfort